Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first and one short out to the other, one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Next up is Marcell Ozuna, hoping to perhaps move up that RBI leaderboard as he currently sits number 10 in the American League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's George Springer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a... We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So now into the box is Lorenzo Cain. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Next to dig in, Christian Yelich, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Higher the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In his career against Porcello, he carries a .421 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In the air to center, Cain on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores showing off his range. And there's one down now.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former all-star shortstop Corey Seager.
Hey Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. Now the Red Sox DH, Jake Marisnick. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Next up, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Flowers has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 20.
Next, it'll be Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is after it. To make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Johan Camargo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So to get his day started at the plate, Abraham Toro tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, George Springer. Softly hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Porcello's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounded weakly toward third. Camargo's got it, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He popped out in his first trip. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cain stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period at the end.
Corey Seager is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Segura for 1. So stepping in is Jake Marisnick. The potential tying run for him at third base. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ball 1, well below the zone. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Tim Anderson grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Pulled hard down the line and left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game.
First, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really... Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run is scored. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. George Springer the next to hit as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Flores ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. This is line to left. Yelich finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. Hit to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit is Abraham Toro. He popped out in his first trip. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And that's in there. Base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Number 10.
From the stretch.
Lorenzo Cain.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lined into right, a base hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. This is popped up. Toro has room in foul territory. 1 away. And now here is J.D. Davis, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now it'll be Wilmer Flores. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Count even now at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. Last time through was a base hit. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-1 to count. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in will be Nomar Mazara. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Reds. Archie Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Throw over to first.
He's good.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Segura runs, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. And now the first pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And now in the box, George Springer, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Harper at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. This is popped up. Toro makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
The designated hitter, Jake.
Jose Cisneros gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 67, Jose.
First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
All even now, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Tyler Flowers waits on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So next to hit is Tyler Flowers. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now batting.
So here's Johan Camargo trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down. Jonathan Holder is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jonathan.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. 0-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now into the box, Aaron Hicks. Singled last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number 40.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Liner towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Abraham Toro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Fastball, and he's 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and 2 strikes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Wilmer Flores. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
The count now at 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, maybe even the whole week ahead.
High in the air out to center field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth. So next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Bryce Harper now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Anderson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike two. Nope. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Two, here it is. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Rhys Hoskins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter.
Now to the plate,
center
Aaron
fielder.
Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, behind the back. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Blue Jays 6. So here is Christian Yelich.
Leading
He's
off
got a hit in
for the
3
Red
at-bats
Sox.
to this point.
The left fielder.
Tyler Matzik, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Number 68.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Fouled away. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Stepping in once again is Nomar Mazara, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
6-1 the final tally today. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman earns win number 15 on the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record now is 15-1. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. The Chicago White Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-3. The Colorado Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-7. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0.